Strange coincidence. Documents submitted by the vice presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC, Mr. Ibrahim Masari, to the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC have revealed that the placeholder, like the principal, Senator Bola Tinubu, could not produce requisite certificates to back his stated academic qualifications. The Form EC9, bearing Masari's particular, revealed that he did not attach any certificate in support of his educational qualifications. Masari rather attached a sworn affidavit claiming the loss of vital documents, including his school certificates. However, Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma said the certificate debate around his party's presidential duo is of little or no importance, stressing that Tinubu's past electoral records will suffice. The choice of vice president has become a tough one for Tinubu, following the strong division in the country along religious and ethnic lines. A lot to chat about this morning, Tundu.
You know, I don't even know what movie it's from or where the saying comes from when people say, am I a joke to you? This is exactly how I feel when I read about this. I mean, come on. We're now descending into farce. And this is our electoral process. This is our democracy that people fought for and died for. This is the future of this country. Is this a huge joke? I'm sorry, people lose documents. You know, it happens all the time. When you're moving house or a fire or whatever, it does happen. I'm not trying to be unsympathetic here. But it's when you add this to the fact that the presidential candidates' documents were also lost, it becomes sort of like, oh, let me just borrow your excuse. That's what it starts to look like. And then we also have the fact that we have a placeholder in the first case. We're not really supposed to have a placeholder in the first case if this whole process was taken with the kind of seriousness that it ought to. So that's really all I have to say about this. I think this is extremely unfortunate, extremely embarrassing to say that I also don't have a certificate. What I think the job of the placeholder or vice presidential candidate is to support the ticket, is to boost the presidential candidate's chances, not to make the whole thing even more ridiculous than it actually ordinarily is. This is really unfortunate.
Dr. Batu?
Okay, I think that the whole world must be laughing at us. And so clearly, it looks like a joke, but a very expensive one and a very embarrassing one for us as Nigerians. That you will have in a political party the presidential standard bearer who claim that his certificates have been stolen or that he did not even go to school, but he ended up with a degree from Chicago State University. And then his placeholder, where INEC says running mate, because that's the name that has been submitted, until he withdraws or he resigns from that position, or, you know, the law is properly followed in that regard within the time frame window that is available. Now, why is it very embarrassing? You had the standard bearer of the party, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, issue a certificate. You now have the placeholder, Mr. Masari from Katsina State, also saying he too cannot trace his certificates. He submitted an affidavit. Now, this was the same issue with this same APC in the 2019-2015 general election. Let it be said that the All Progressives Congress is projecting itself as a party of certificateless people. And the fact that this is associated with the highest office in the land makes it scandalous. In this country, for you to be a lawyer, you must be properly qualified, right? For you to be an accountant, to go about calling yourself a chartered accountant, you must take exams, you must have certificates, you must have the basic qualifications.